bottom of the sea is evidence of a terrible ancient battle. Mysterious universe greets you. Dear friends, our Earth is mostly covered by water. In fact, over 60% of plants are created from beneath the blue ocean floor. Because beneath the mysterious blue of the ocean contains all the novelties of the world. You might think you know everything about the deep ocean floor. But in reality, there are many fascinating things on the ocean floor that can shock and amaze you. However, the discoveries in today's video will certainly stimulate the curiosity that has long harbored doubts about the ocean floor. Let's take a tour of the ocean with Mysterious Universe right now. In 2019, the ship made a special journey to the Baltic Sea. The goal was to salvage a cargo ship that had sunk to the seabed hundreds of years ago, carrying 900 precious bottles of fresh wine. Reportedly, during World War I, the ship traveled from France to Russia, and these wines were intended for the last emperor of the Russian Empire, named Nikolai. Unexpectedly, it was sunk by a German submarine and was first discovered in 1999. But it wasn't until Sweden collaborated with Russia and Finland that they successfully salvaged these century-old wine bottles. The wine itself is not only expensive but also holds a part of glorious history, with 600 bottles of strong wine and 300 bottles of sweet wine. Especially, the sweet wine has a remarkable origin. It is said to have been blended by French monks over 500 years ago. Currently, researchers are puzzled by mysterious blue spots on the ocean floor whose true identity they cannot determine. Recently discovered unidentified deep-sea creatures, temporarily called mysterious blue spots, in the Caribbean Sea have left scientists scratching their heads. Many hypotheses have been proposed, but none of the researchers could provide a definitive answer. According to lain, a series of strange spherical blue organisms were found at depths of 400 to 600 meters. When scientists from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration were operating a remote-controlled vehicle on the seabed. After seeing the captured images, the expedition members were extremely confused. After a period of debate, they still couldn't identify the mysterious sea creature. Some observers noted that it could be a type of soft coral or sponge, with many spines and a soft body resembling a caustic. However, the possibility that it is a new type of squid cannot be ruled out. The research team believes that finding this strange, mysterious creature is a perfect example showing how crucial ocean expeditions are for scientists. Recently, researchers found the wreck of a British submarine 113 kilometers off the coast of Denmark after nearly 8 decades missing on the ocean floor. According to The Guardian, footage from the diving team shows the submarine's periscope broken. Some hatches wide open along with severe damage to the hull caused by a mine. 2 torpedo tubes bear silent witness to a fierce battle on the ocean floor. The wreck of HMS Aphorn was discovered by an international team of experts including Baron Anderson, owner of the Maritime War Museum in Denmark, and Dr. Heide Mercatney, a maritime archaeologist at the University of Southern Denmark, using sonar technology this past launch. Mercatney said that when found, the submarine lay upright on the seabed surrounded by cod and debris, ropes, and fishing nets. In April 1940, the 84-meter-long submarine departed from Rosyth Scapa Flow with orders to attack German supply ships occupying Norway. 5 days after departure, HMS Aphorn fired 2 torpedoes at the armed merchant ship Strick 40, but both missed their target. German warships detected Aphorn using sonar and dropped depth charges to sink it hours later, along with the entire crew of 50. Therefore, by regulation, the submarine wreck is considered a collective war grave of the British military. A shipwreck over 2,000 years old. Recently, archaeologists discovered an ancient Egyptian shipwreck, aged 2,200 years, in Thonis Heraclean, a city long submerged under the sea. This ship sank immediately after colliding with giant stones from the famous Temple of Amun. This type of ship had large sails, could reach considerable speed, was up to 25 meters long, a common size for ancient ships sailing the Nile River. According to a statement from the European Institute of Underwater Archaeology, the ship likely sank during the Great Flood event in the 2nd century BC. Currently, it lies just 5 meters below the temple, surrounded by clay and other debris. Frank Gaudio, president of the European Institute of Underwater Archaeology, said findings of ships from this era are quite rare. The recently discovered ship was built using the mortise and tenon method, assembled with interlocking wooden pieces called tenons, similar to a puzzle. In this underwater city, archaeologists also found a burial ground used 2,400 years ago. The research team found many elaborately decorated pottery pieces, including one that seems specially painted with wave patterns. Additionally, a yellow amulet depicting a known deity was also discovered at the same time. This deity symbolizes fertility and is often carved on amulets to protect women during childbirth and newborns. The ancient city where these artifacts were discovered is called Thonis by Egyptian residents and Heraclean by Greek residents in modern times. Archaeologists still refer to it by the combined name Thonis Heraclean. It is known that a series of earthquakes gradually submerged this city to the seabed about 1,000 years ago. Intact Nazi German aircraft at the seabed. A Nazi German aircraft was just found at the seabed off the coast of Rhodes Island, Greece. It was preserved in very good condition, beyond experts' expectations. According to Der Spiegel, the recently discovered Ju-52 at the bottom of the Aegean Sea was the main transport aircraft model of Nazi Germany. It's unclear what this aircraft was doing in the area at that time, but Nazi Germany had controlled Rhodes since 1943. The Ju-52 could have been used for troop transport or military equipment transportation. It remains unclear why the Nazi German Air Force's Ju-52 sank at sea or how many people were on board at the time. The aircraft wreck was found at a depth of 74 meters by a professional diver using GPS equipment. This diver also recorded video as evidence. The aircraft was found in quite good condition, only missing the front engine part and the cockpit protective glass. Experts expressed amazement that the aircraft remained almost intact after decades. The machinery remained in place, while the control panels still retained the final parameters. It's currently unknown whether the sunken aircraft carried any treasure or anything else. But experts and archaeologists are still trying to search and hope new information about this aircraft will be revealed in the future. A team of scientists from the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute discovered the large tusk in 2019. While exploring a 3,000 meters high underwater mountain, although giant ancient monster fossils have been found at sea before, something like this hidden at such deep ocean depths is very puzzling. Dr. Daniel Fisher from the University of Michigan, USA, a member of the research team, said, "Mammoths could have lived from about 200,000 years to 2.7 million years ago." However, examination results only gave a vague number that the specimen is at least 100,000 years old. This discovery is considered a sign that deep-sea areas may still hide many other interesting paleontological fossils. The tusk was just a short broken segment that was already 1 meter long. The excavation process took many months and was performed using an autonomous vehicle with a robotic arm. The most special thing is that it was preserved by salty seawater in a quiet, extremely cold peat area at about 4 degrees Celsius. The tusk provided bioarchaeologists with an excellent DNA sample. It belonged to a Colombian mammoth, a hybrid between the famous woolly mammoth and another unknown mysterious mammoth species. Therefore, the Colombian mammoth specimen is particularly intriguing, as it could provide additional data about the second species that contributed to it. Dear friends, indeed, the vast ocean always hides interesting and surprising things. We humans will never be able to fully explore them. Hundreds of thousands of years of mysteries may be buried forever. In your opinion, among the discoveries above, which one do you find most impressive and interesting? Don't forget to give Enigmatic Echoes a like and subscribe to the Enigmatic Echoes channel so you don't. For now, goodbye and see you again.